I was 17 years old in the summer of 1977 and just graduated high school, and I joined the Naval Reserves in Windsor, Ontario, HMCS Hunter, as a summer reserve student. I really enjoyed being in the Naval Reserves. I liked the physical aspect of it. I liked the order of it. I didn't have a problem taking orders from anybody. I liked the authority that was, that you had to follow. Yeah, it was good for me. My major had called me in to say, you need to go to room such and such at barracks such and such. And there's going to be people there who are going to talk to you, and I'm going to tell you what it's about. And he said, just deny it. Tell them that you can change. He said, you're up for accelerated promotion, which I didn't even know there was such a thing. You're up for accelerated promotion. You've got a very promising career. Tell them that you can change. And I bared all that in mind when I went into the interview. I was very anxious going in, fear of the unknown. And my mind was racing. What am I going to tell them? How am I going to word this? How am I going to protect others? And because my whole thing was protecting others. I was going to be open about myself, but I was going to protect others. And, so when they went in, and as I said, they were doing this little dance around me about asking me questions. And it was just, I thought, let's just cut to the chase. You want to know? Let's just cut to the chase. Yes, I'm a lesbian. And I think they were a little taken aback by that. But it was like, no, that's who I am. And why does it matter? But I remember getting angry during the interrogation because they started asking extremely personal questions, regarding your sex life. There was nothing. There was no boundaries. And I shut it down. And I said, no, I will not talk about that. And then in particular, the second interrogation, it started along the same lines. And again, they wanted names. They always pushed for names, always were pushing for names. And I said, well, we can sit here all afternoon. I'm not giving you any names. And I said, we can sit here. I said, I'll just take the afternoon off work. We can just hang out. And I just said, well, we're done here. And I got up and walked out. By this point, when I'd go into the mess hall, I was still living in the barracks. When I would go into the mess hall, the hum of conversation, dead silence when I walked in. And then you'd start to hear the comments, Leslie, dyke, and just the whispering. And I remember sitting down with a group of people that I used to always have my meals with. And I remember one of them getting up and walking away. Integrity. It's something I think a lot of people would like to think that they have. But until you're put in that position, I don't know if everybody would make that same decision. I would like to believe most people would take the high road and do the right thing. And the right thing, as far as I'm concerned, is always to protect others. I think part of it, Gerald, is my upbringing as a Catholic. I do. You were taught. You were taught to look out for others. You were taught to watch out for your neighbor, to take care of them when you can. And I didn't even have to really think about it. I just, there was never a question in my mind I was ever going to give anyone else's name. No, as far as I was concerned, I kind of sacrificed myself to protect others. After they had deferred my release date a third time, which of course just stress upon stress upon stress, I remember laying on my bed and I was just like, what am I going to go? You don't want me. I can't go anywhere. You're not letting me, just let me go home. Just let me go home. And I laid there thinking, what to do. And it occurred to me what my mom has always said. turn to prayer. To turn to prayer. And I started saying the Lord's Prayer. And my eyes were closed, and I got as far as Our Father who art in heaven. And I literally felt myself. I felt this weight being lifted off me. I thought I'd floated up, and honestly, it scared me. So I stopped. The minute I stopped praying, I felt myself land again. But I got an immediate response from that prayer, because it was just, my mom said, when you're, if you know, when you don't know where else to turn to prayer, turn to God. And I did, because that's the way I was raised, and that's who I am.